Well, hi, how are you? It is Gretchen. I'm back. So I am cruising along here on this editing, and I have gotten through down to 114 photos, and they are ready to be looked at. I've done the exposure editing, the any dust spots, in contrast, all that kind of what do I want the picture to look like? That's all done. And I kicked some of them out of my choices and I put some in. I haven't put them in the order yet. I think I'm trying to decide whether that's still to be determined, whether they're going to be by building or they're going to be by architect feature that it changed or something. I'm not quite sure yet. Brr, it's cold in here. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, I had to turn my heater up. It's cold in here. So today we're going to look at them again, and I'm going to kind of do, I think, I'm going to do an overall look at them, see where some might fit, see if I have anything I have to finish, like a couple. I just see one right here. I have to do some work on the sky on that one, and I'm going to look for gosh, I'm going to look for edges, cropping, and see if the building, if it's a specific thing where I'm looking at how the buildings are joined, then those ones have to be straight. Those lines have to be straight. See if I have to do any more transformation. I don't think I do, but we're getting there. Getting there. Let's go. 30 minutes now. Starts now. Yeah. Okay, here we are. This one over here, I think I need to work on the sky. I don't think I did that. Anything else? There. I worked on the sky on those that I could. Some of the skies were quite dark. Some of them are light. This one I don't think I could. Couple places it haloed kind of strange. But I did. Yeah, I got it. This is the one that stands out to me. Okay. I don't need that. There. Okay. So, all right. So this, here we go. Let's go to develop. Let's go to mask and do sky mask. All right. And you notice it goes over and it didn't get this part of the sky. All right, so we're going to have to subtract the building. And the best way to do that is by subtracting the architecture. Yeah, okay. See, I have some areas of the sky that it did not quite get here and here. Is that why I didn't do this one? Oh, weird cloud over there. That's why. Oh, and I see there's part of. What about if I do another? And I subtract the vegetation. Okay, now go back up here and see what happens. Yeah, you see how this cloud over here, right here, kind of separates this kind of in a strange sort of way. Huh. I. All right, let me do something. I gave that. Oh, whoa. See, look at it's got this weird. Okay, this whole mask is just going to have to do without. Okay, we're just not going to have that. Because there's apparently something in. Let's go to develop. And let's just. I want to try something. Where am I? I'm at 1 minus 55. Let's just go way down. Nope, that's not what I was doing. Oh, okay. See the clouds up there? There's that weird cloud. Way weird cloud up there. Huh. Okay. And which preset did I use on that? I wonder if I can change. Nope. 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 Okay, we'll just leave it at that. But I am going to do a object and get this whole area. Yeah. Ah, I didn't do that one. Oh well. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah. That gives me just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. That works. I just wanted to show the library name and select landscape architecture. Create the mask. And then I want to subtract objects. I want to subtract this guy. And I want to subtract these guys. Don't know if it'll work. Nope, it didn't. Didn't work for those guys. Okay, let's see if I can just. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. I wanted just a little more definition in those. There we go. Yeah. See, you couldn't have seen these details beforehand, and that's what I wanted to show. All right. So that's giving me a little bit more thought as to, is it just me or is that crooked? Do we need to, oh, it is not just me. It is crooked. Okay, that's a little better. All right. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. All right, let's go back to library. And see what needs to be focused in on. That's right. That I only have a couple of that old building. Dang, that was such a cool. That was the first building I did. It was in Dayton, Ohio. I tell you, that was an interesting town. Interesting town. I think one of the fascinating things about so many of these libraries is that they originally were established in parts of a town that at the time was like the central hub of the town, and it was a real important area and thing. And now oftentimes they're found in parts of the town that are kind of not, I mean, the library's very well taken care of, but, or the building is, but the rest of the area is kind of like, whoa, I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. All right. Okay. That one's fine. Fine. Okay, let's see. Let's go back through these and we'll look at them for cropping. How about that? And if they're cropped well, then I won't have to do, I'll just pull the black. That doesn't need to be that black. Yeah, we'll do the crops. What are we going to do? We're going to do custom. Are we going to do 8 by 10? Yeah, that was an 8 by 10. Good. And we will make that yellow. Oh, nope, not red. Yellow. There we go. That one is done also. Building done. Yes. Yes. That one, the black needs to come up just a little bit. Yes. Okay. This is a tough one for me because what am I really focusing on here? It's one of the few that really shows the beams. Let's try something. Did it go back to flat? Look at that. Okay. And okay, we will do this window. Plus an object. Where did it go? Do this window too. So they match. Oh, nope. We'll undo that. We'll give it its own because it obviously has a lot more. Yep, that works. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I'm cropping it. I don't really care about those lights. I don't care over there. Okay, what shows? That's nothing. Okay, that's better. Makes it not quite so blown out. All right, that's a little better to show. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. That one, I just want to leave as it is. Hang on just a sec. Can I get the that's just a rug. Okay. Good. All right, so that's a rug. All right. Nice. That worked. Okay. Alrighty, and that one's... What's the crop on that right now? That's a square crop. That's perfect. Yep, that's good. Select landscape and the architecture. And vegetation. Okay. Create the mask. Oh, it's making that halo on the roof, isn't it? Yes. Okay, that's right. I didn't do this one. Delete. Okay, we just won't do that. Okay. Duplicate and invert. And let's just give that a bit of a lift. There we go. Yep. There we go. Yep. There we go. Okay. Got it. What you doing? Oh, it it won't advance when it's in masks. Very interesting. Is that a... That's a sensor spot. Dang. Thought I got them all. All right. Sensor dust. Lovely. Uh-huh. Okay. Update that. Got it. And then what about... There's no reflection in there, but can I do a mask? Plus, I didn't do a mask of the window itself until I figured out how to do those later. Let me just do the window. There we go. Okay. That's better. That's better. Some of these were... See, I have to change that right there. There we go. Okay, now this is where I want to... Why aren't you doing that? Oh. Just the window. I'm finding... Okay. Yeah. Just... There we go. Making the window a little more... And then if I do... Excuse me. Duplicate and invert. Can I just give that a bit of clarity? Give it a bit of D7. That's right. I'd already done these before I had my preset, didn't I? There we go. Oh, hang on. Done. All right, got that one. Let's see. I love how they did this. Just wish I was a little better on... That's a little better. We'll see. It's a little flat. Oh, I'm having to mute. Hey, that one worked. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one can be just, that's a little overexposed. Oh, is that what I wanted to really show? Is that through the door? Yeah, that's through the door. Okay, well, we'll see. Yep, that's good. Oh, yes. I wonder. If this becomes the focus right there for the details. Okay, was this another one that I didn't have a guide? And you always have to subtract the architecture. Because it just, but then sometimes when you subtract the architecture, you get a halo. Okay. See, that's what I wanted. I just wanted the clouds to show up a little bit. There we go. That's all I needed. Okie doke. And that one's good. That one's good. We'll see. Yes. This one I have to figure out. I gotta come back to that one. And oh, okay, that's it. We are done. It is that time of day. I'm got through to 33. Oops. Yeah, 33 of them. I'm gonna not turn them back to yellow if I need to come back and work on them some more. That will help me get through this a little faster. 33 should take me another 2 nights to get through this now that I know a little more. And so that'll take me up to the 21st. Then there'll be just 10 days left. Oof da. Oof da is right. Oof da. Anyway, so that's where I am on this. It's coming along. The images are coming together now. The trick for me right now is deciding how they're going to go together. how they're going to tell a story. Is it going to be about how different parts of the architecture changes? Or is there a section on how the communities have maintained them? If not, yes or no? Or does that have anything to do with it? It's more about how important libraries were, that they were willing to put this much time and effort into a public library and maintain and the importance of keeping that, and how much important reading is in books. I think so. Getting there. All right. Thanks for being here. And until next time, you guys, keep looking, keep shooting, keep grabbing your camera, keep looking just a little bit beyond, There's a whole world out there in infrared that you don't get to see in everyday life. And it's pretty fun. I never thought it would be like this in architecture, but it sure is interesting how it responds to this subject. Anyway, photography is always interesting. Until next time, I'll be back tomorrow night. Take care.